Online dating is huge these days. Worldwide, some 220 million people use apps or websites to find love. Now, Facebook wants a piece of the pie too. Our topic today on Shift. So far, Facebook users can access the new platform in 20 countries, including the US, Argentina, Chile, Mexico, Peru, and across Asia. But soon, Facebook wants to expand its dating feature to Europe, Africa, and India as well. Analysts expect online dating platforms to turn over 11 billion euros in 2020. So far, Match Group, the internet company behind Tinder, is the biggest market player. While Tinder might not be safe from hackers listening in on our intimate conversations, it's much less riddled with data leak scandals than Facebook. After all that's happened, are we really willing to trust Zuckerberg with private details about our love life?
Some 200 million Facebook users say they're single. Mark Zuckerberg is now targeting this vast online market with Facebook's newest feature, Facebook Dating.
We want Facebook to be somewhere where you can start meaningful relationships.
Currently, Facebook boasts 2.5 billion active users worldwide, so the odds of finding a match are reasonably high. But Jason Kelly, a privacy expert with the Electronic Frontier Foundation, warns us not to trust that Facebook will keep our intimate chats and sensitive data safe.
Facebook dating raises a lot of red flags because Facebook has a history of misusing user data. And there's no evidence that anything has changed in particular other than Facebook's messaging.
Facebook Dating is no standalone app, but a feature integrated into the existing Facebook infrastructure, which has already been hacked several times. So it's no wonder that data security experts fear our romantic preferences will soon end up exposed for the world to see. It's also unclear how exactly Facebook plans to use this data. After all, the platform makes money by selling ads. In the US and Canada, online magazine Slate found that Facebook earns around 120 euros per year per user.
Can we trust the fact that Mark Zuckerberg says they're not going to use this data for advertising purposes? I think the answer is no. Facebook's dating app very likely is collecting information, or will be one day, that they might sell because that's their business model.
In the US, some believe that Mark Zuckerberg is out to revolutionize the dating market. And some even speculate he's planning to weaken the current market leader Match.com so he can buy it up.
Facebook users must know they are revealing lots of their personal information for the company's financial gain. The same surely goes for online dating. But aside from that, can Facebook Dating rival leading apps like Tinder? Online dating consultant Amy Ledingham tried it out for us.
Users can only access Facebook Dating through the mobile app. It's not available in the desktop version. But the feature is simple enough to use, and it's free. There's no premium account option yet. In the countries where it is available, the dating service is already integrated into the Facebook app. But before she can get started, Amy Ledingham still needs to opt in and put together her dating profile.
Want to make sure your profile. There's an option to choose whether you're man, woman, or let me be more specific, which is really cool. It feels really fast to set up. It doesn't feel like you're doing a lot of work. And some of the questions that they ask kind of take out the ease of what do I say about myself or talk about myself. I think that's the hardest part. I really, really like this question. Something I'm embarrassed to admit that I love is, vulnerability is a great way to connect with other singles. So that question sparks some vulnerability.
The app then suggests 5 potential dates from a pool of 200 million self-declared Facebook singles. Friends are off limits, unless both previously deemed each other their secret crush. So far, though, Facebook hasn't revealed any other official stats on who really uses the feature.
I'm not totally in love with it. I think there's still a lot of people that need to know about it. I do like Match.com. The reason why is because it really puts the user in control. They have a keyword search option, and you can type in specific words in their keyword search that allows you to find common interests. Here, we're relying on Facebook to make sure that they match us based on their algorithm.
Facebook's matchmaking algorithm draws upon the information users provide in their accounts, including the events and groups they join. There's a heart icon for when you like someone and an X for when you don't. Sounds like Tinder.
Functionality is very similar. Facebook has that safety feature where you can tell your friend your location of where you're going. As a woman with online dating, it can be feel very vulnerable and scary. And I feel that the Facebook having that security feature kind of wins on that part. But again, because there's more subscribers on Tinder, it is the powerhouse of subscribers. You're going to have more options on Tinder than you do on Facebook.
Could Facebook overtake Tinder as the biggest dating platform? If only 3% of Facebook's active users sign up for the dating service, then yes. But is it really just about numbers? Online, the pool of potential matches is vast. But does the sheer number of singles available really increase the odds of finding my soulmate? And how exactly do dating apps find potential matches? Some providers say they apply a scientific method. Some even use genetic compatibility tests. But is that how you guarantee the perfect chemistry?
Online dating services turn over a tidy profit with people's yearning for love. Some make sweeping promises, claiming to apply mathematical formulas to crack the code of love and help users find the one. In reality, however, most apps are pretty straightforward. They either tap into users' social media profiles or compare music tastes. Some also use users' location or GPS data. All this, combined with the supplemental data users disclose on age, sex, and personal preferences, is then fed into an algorithm. Just how providers weigh each individual snippet of information they can gather to match profiles remains a well-kept secret. But one thing's for sure.
Just because someone listens to the same music as I do, that doesn't mean we're a good fit in all areas, let alone a perfect match. That's why we always allow for a certain element of surprise.
Wait, so finding someone you really click with is just a matter of luck, not rocket science? How disappointing. Just to be sure, we met psychologist Hugo Schmal, co-founder of one of the oldest online dating platforms around, Parship. He had developed the platform's questionnaire, which draws on psychological, psychoanalytical, and sociological insights.
To create the perfect match, Parship, one of the world's oldest online dating platforms, relies less on chance and more on algorithms. Currently, about 11 million singles are registered on their site. Newcomers first need to fill out a detailed questionnaire. As psychologist and Parship co-founder Hugo Schmal explains, the algorithm uses the answers provided to determine 32 different personality traits that are supposedly decisive for lasting relationships. And since users are often reluctant to show off anything but their best side, the questions take an indirect approach.
How would you react if your partner or someone else started taking your phone? Will they respond with, "I don't mind," or "I'd leave," or "I'd switch partners"? We're asking about the phone, but what we really want to know is how forgiving or strict someone is in the expectations they set, or how flexible they are towards others.
The algorithm, they claim, can find out what makes people tick. But can it really? Nobody can truly verify that for sure. To date, there aren't any studies on the quality of online dating platforms like Parship, Facebook Dating, or Tinder. Love, in short, is hard to predict.
We can't feed emotions into algorithms. All algorithms can do is inform our strategy for finding a potential mate, whom we then develop feelings for. We don't deliver the emotions, but we do increase the odds of two people developing a bond they would both call a good relationship.
So, if you know what you're looking for, then you have a decent chance of finding a partner online. But from my personal experience, a good profile picture usually makes the biggest difference, more than shared interests or self-disclosed personality traits. And I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Of course, I only upload pictures I like that I think capture me well.
I see no point in only uploading my prettiest holiday pictures where I look as fabulous as, say, Angelina Jolie. It's more important to make sure the picture really shows who I am.
I had what they call a selfie session with my camera set on self-timer. I posed and posed for ages. It was sort of awkward.
Profile pictures of people showing off or wearing next to nothing, those are the worst.
Humans are visual creatures. That's why in the world of online dating, the first impression really counts. Whether we like a person's face or not is crucial. But surprisingly, our other senses play a key role too.
Even if we're only looking at a picture, not actually standing face to face, our mind imagines what that person might smell like. Then, when we meet in person, our mind checks if our assumption was right. If not, we can get pretty disappointed.
In the end, disappointment is just as much part of the process in online dating as it is offline. The selection of potential partners is huge. Nearly every other internet user is single, with roughly 20% of them willing to give online dating a shot. That's 300 million people worldwide. And as Facebook keeps expanding its dating platform, more and more might be able to finally meet their better half. But let's not forget that by using dating platforms, we're also sharing very private information with these providers. And if they don't handle it with care, we could find it hacked and leaked to the world. And Facebook doesn't exactly have a stellar record in protecting user privacy. What is your experience with online dating? Would you try Facebook dating, or is online matchmaking not your thing? Let us know on YouTube, Facebook, or dw.com. See you next time. Bye-bye.